Welcome back. We have, as this message so kindly is telling us, completed the White March Part 1. But I think we still have a few loose ends to tie up here, so we'll take care of that. Right, we can make, we can use the forge now. I guess let's make some refined Durgan iron ingots. I only can make 2. That's too bad. Wonder if we can ever find more. What they're used for. It looks like you want to talk about something, Zawa.
So the dwarves of Durgan's battery did not destroy themselves after all. They fell to invaders.
Yeah. I mean, that's the sense I got throughout this whole thing. Who they were wiped out by, I'm really not sure, but it seems they were completely wiped out.
They left spirits to tell the tale. But the tale will never grow or change.
Yeah.
Their time ended long ago.
He nods to himself, it appears. Yeah, it's a tragic tale, but kind of a classic one, actually. Dwarves, you know, the excellent smiths, the miners, just living deep within the mountain. Then
But we have seen
dying
no
like that.
invaders, and the battery was shut. Did they come only to destroy the dwarves, and then leave?
That is an excellent question. What happened to them, and why did they attack? And why did they reseal the battery, rather than just taking it over? Very good question.
By the time you stepped out of Durgan's battery and into the new snow outside,
Yes.
word had already spread of strange lights rising from the fortress and energy crackling in the sky. The survivors of Starward flocked to Durgan's battery, their steps hastened by the promise of peace and prosperity at last. They mended
I
their
had a
walls,
thought.
gathered their strength, and prepared their town for the new opportunities that were sure to come. And with the voices of Durgan's battery silent at last, none heard the distant groan of something stirring among the
Yeah.
peaks, as massive and relentless as an avalanche.
Yeah, that has to do with my thought. The White March Part 2. Are we gonna have to deal with whatever it was that caused the battery to fall the first time? Ominous. Okay, before we head out of this area, let me check. That's the main quest. If they're grayed out, that means I'm finished with it. I guess we don't actually need to report back? Or maybe we do. Rest beyond the boundaries of the White March. Well, no, I still have, though, yeah, I still need to find Harmke, who's in, or somewhere near Stalwart. Oh, Harmke is working on in a clearing in the Russet Wood. Okay. And then, yeah, the wolf is still on the loose. Just south of the frozen lake. Looks like the work of a large predator. Led away to the north. There's a shrine of Galawain within the Russet Wood. Appears that an item which once adorned the shrine has been removed. An act which incurred great wrath. And then we still need a journey to the Abbey of the Fallen Moon. Okay, those are the main quests we still have. Not sure where that abbey is, though. Let's check out the Russet Wood, though.
Does everyone else see that Stelgar in the undersized breeches?
Stelgar in the undersized breeches? Who? What the hell is a Stelgar? I'm sorry, I'm Zawa. I'm not sure, and I think this must be the person the devil's after, maybe? The woodworkers? It's him, Harmka. I remember that weak chin and those knobbly knees. She stops, staring motionless at the figures among the trees. A weak chin and knobbly knees. Can't be too many people matching that description. Well, fair enough, Eder. Fair enough. Yeah, there are probably a lot of people like that.
How goes?
The elven man emerges into the clearing and freezes, staring at the devil of Karok. For an elf, he's tall and rangy. Or rangy. With a weather-beaten face beneath stringy, greasy hair. The others with him turn, glaring and gaping at the bronze golem.
Auroch's shadow. What's that wicked thing doing here?
Harmka swallows, a lump bobbing in his neck. Why are you so nervous? We're saving your sorry village. Why are you so nervous?
It's a killer! Look, we don't want no trouble. Just trying to do our work.
You really should have thought about that before, you know. Well, Devil, you wanna tell him? I don't want to steal your thunder. Beads of sweat have formed on his forehead despite the chilly air.
We'd be much obliged if you'd leave us be. And take that thing with you.
He looks at the devil with a mixture of terror and loathing. Enough! What do you see, Gwyneth? Is that the man who torched us? That's right, we have to actually confirm this. The devil sways on her feet, her whole body moving around the axes of her ankles. The axes of her ankles. Though she's talking to you, her attention, a concentrated spear of essence, is focused on Harmka. Let's read his soul. He steps away from you, but your awareness reaches through his trembling skin and the feeble resistance of his fear. You see memories, snow-shrouded forests partitioned by fallen pines and firs, days measured by the steady swing of your axe. There are other moments too, recollections that flare up like a hearth's welcoming fire. There are children, spry and lanky like you, but still full of the rowdy energy of youth. Together, you scatter winterbloom petals on a grave. Wonder whose grave. You reach deeper into Harmka's soul. Years roll back. A torch in your left hand bathes your face and shoulder in heat. All around you are other men and women holding other torches. The mountain air is acrid with the stench of smoke and sweat. Rage billows off of the others. It's been a fever in your blood for days now, exhausting you and invigorating you in equal measure. You're at the edge of that town, cold morn. It's hours yet before dawn, but the commotion has started to awaken the village. Candlelight ignites behind frost-crusted windows, and haunted faces peer out at you through the glass. Well, leaves no doubt that you did it. Or at least your posse did it. You begin to doubt yourself. Just then, a door slams. A villager comes racing through the streets, kicking up snow. With his stark white face and pale hair, he looks almost like a ghost. The line of torchbearers ripples as he gets closer. He picks up speed, but nobody moves toward him. You imagine him breaking through the row, shattering your ranks like the bad dream that brought you all here. What did bring you guys here? You imagine waking up in your bed, the heat from the torch nothing more than the warmth of your wife sleeping next to you. Instead, the villager reaches the row of torchbearers a stone's throw away from you. Wait. Oh. You imagine waking up in your bed. I see. I was like, wait, was it all a dream? No. The rest of your fellows shout. Or wait. Instead, the villager reaches the row of torchbearers a stone's throw away from you. A woman advances from the line and buries her dagger in his neck. The rest of your fellows shout. Rage, memory, and bloodthirsty triumph boil up in you. You all came with a purpose. You came to bring justice to the traitors of Coldmorn. The next few hours are painted in colors more vivid than life. You put your torch to anything that stands and your sword to anyone who runs. It is as if Mogren herself whispers in your ear and guides your hand. Well, we know what words Durrance would have for her in this situation. Exhaustion has almost cooled your rage when you spy a house at the edge of town. One of the only buildings that hasn't already burned. It's flanked by knotty spruce trees, and the door is painted yellow. Yellow. The bloom of sunrise. The hue of your son's hair. The color of cowardice. Just then, someone barrels into you from behind. It's a man. Someone you remember from the journey to Coldmorn, though you can't recall his name. He snarls at you, mad with indiscriminate rage, and it occurs to you that he's mistaken you for one of the villagers. You smash the window and hurl your torch inside. The other man has turned away. You think you hear a child shriek within the house, but it's impossible to tell above the roar of the riot. Harmka shivers as you pull away from his memory. His eyes are wide with guilt and fear. Spit it out, Gwyneth. What do you see? Her feet are rooted in the snow, but her limbs jerk and jangle. He burned down your house. He did. Did I miss something? Did he not intentionally do it? I think it said he threw it there intentionally. Yeah. You smash the window and hurl your torch inside. Yep. He burned down your house. She stares at Harmka. You hear only a whirring mechanism in her throat. Harmka leans closer.
What did you say?
What did it feel like? The torch in your hand, the blade you carried. What did they feel like? A wild, inhuman scream echoes out of the bizarre machinery of her throat. It drops Harmka and his companions to their knees, where they cry out in terror. Gears squeal and crank as she rushes at him. I saw nothing in your memories that absolve you, Harmka. I'm sorry. Nothing that justifies such an atrocity.
What in?
Devil, you want Harmka, right?
So much for you.
Let's get a soul ignition. No. Well, no, I'll just keep hitting them normally. Anyone almost dead? Yes. Very good. Yeah, they're not very strong at all, but that's not exactly surprising. I actually would have been interested in hearing him
So much.
defend himself, but what he had to say. Maybe I should have gone with it's not that simple. But, oh well. You have something to say? Yeah, she does.
Almost 15 years I've been looking for him.
She stares ahead as you approach, the ink-black marbles of her eyes fixed on some distant point. Her essence swells and swirls in the throes of contemplation.
All that fretting and wondering, and the deed's over in less time than it takes to tell.
Yeah? How do you feel? I do hope his death brought you some peace.
Peace. Now there's a funny word for it. I killed a lot of folk in my time. Felt their blood slick in my hands, smelled their flesh as it burned.
She holds her hands in front of herself as they twitch and spasm.
And I always used to imagine what it would be like to have Harmka under my knife, feeling his breath come hard and fast, smelling the fear ooze out of him.
Say nothing.
Couldn't feel a thing. His fading pulse weren't no more than a powder of rain to me.
She shrugs, letting her arms clatter to her sides. Revenge can oftentimes be empty. But it wasn't my place to stop you, I don't think. What do you mean?
This body, it weren't made for feeling. Gouging my fingers into Harmka's wasting flesh, his screams just buzzing in my skull.
She flexes and unflexes her fingers in a few lightning-quick motions.
All it did was remind me.
Of what?
That this is a madman's fever dream. Like a prison, but no, because in a prison, you lay your head down and you feel the straw soft beneath you. Your flesh prickling in the cold, black bread crumbling on your tongue.
A terrible fate. She turns her arms in horror, she turns her arms in front of her, examining the scroll work on the backs of her hands with horror and wonder. After 13 years, can't you get used to it? I don't know. Doesn't make it better, even if you get used to it necessarily. Pain. You're right. It does sound awful.
I still dream I'm folk. I wake up some mornings wondering why I can't feel the floor beneath me, thinking I must have fallen and gone crippled.
Oh, man. Oh, devil.
But then I lift my head, see a bronze corpse stretching out in front of me.
She lowers her head, a tremor runs through her. I am sorry you have to go through that.
It's not pity I want, it's a choice.
She draws back from you. What choice do you want?
I dreamed too of what Galvino did that night. Those moments. I'd endure another cold morn if it'd spare me this fate.
Damn. She rubs her hands together, tracing her even joints with her fingertips. What happened exactly?
It was after I got caught in Stalwart. They'd locked me in a little house by me and the old mayor and his cronies.
Right. Her head dips as she remembers.
When a crowd of them came for me in the dark of night, I was only surprised it had taken them so long. Only they didn't march me to no gallows. No. They snuck me to another house on the edge of town, real sneaky-like. That's where I met Galvino.
She raises her head, her black eyes shining. He's the one who transferred your soul.
Weren't nobody fonder of reminding me. He was fiddling with some machinery in his workshop. Had his sleeves rolled up even though it was cold enough to see your breath. Never actually looked at me until he started fitting some copper helmet over my head. By that time, the mayor's goons had me trussed up good and tight. Galvino was having himself a grand time barking orders at that lot.
What did the mayor have to do with this?
He'd agreed to hand me over to Galvino for an experiment.
She waves her hands at the word, metal flashing. That's pretty monstrous.
Claimed it was a fair punishment, but the townfolk weren't too pleased at being denied their stone pitching.
She crosses her arms, nodding.
Didn't help that they heard the jangle of copper in that deal. In the end, that's what sent Galvino and the old mare packing.
I see.
So while Galvino's fastening that helmet over my head and them copper bands around my arms, I'm starting to look at his contraption. And that's when I see it.
Her black eyes are fixed on some indefinable point. Her essence dims.
It's this metal suit strapped into the machine just like me. A cold, dead-eyed thing, all done up with fancy carvings and such.
He transfers your soul into it. Did you know what they intended?
I had this terrible cold feeling in my gut, but I still couldn't figure. I start asking Galvino and the rest of them what's going on, but they're too busy to answer.
They just didn't care.
Then suddenly, they're waiting, staring at me with that fixed, horrified look. But they ain't watching me. They're watching for something to happen.
Her eyes flicker, rolling and scraping behind her face.
Galvino tells the woman nearest the machine to flip the handle. And then, just pain. Being torn apart every which way, feeling my soul peeled from my body.
Her limbs twitch and shudder. She pauses, waiting for her body to fall still. Do you want the choice to end it?
By the time I came to, I couldn't feel a thing. Just this dull, distant sort of ache.
I heard the old man cackling and chattering when I saw him looming over me, looking down at me with hungry eyes. I tried to scream, tried to swing at him.
Think that was when I knew.
And that's how you ended up here. How could anyone put another person through something so terrible?
I reckon I'm the wrong person for that sort of question. But if it cools your conscience, Galvino didn't get off easy.
Yeah, that's true.
The rest of Stalwart didn't take kindly to having a killer in their midst, nor to seeing their mayor and the ornery Valians strike a secret deal. They drove Galvino out, destroyed a fortune in machinery, and wrote a letter to the Academy in Salona, ruining what was left of his name.
Yeah, I probably deserved it.
Still, he's lucky he didn't get a pelting. The old mare fled too, and Stalwart's been as snug and cheery as ever.
Damn. Now that we've dealt with Harmka, why have you stuck around?
You're better company than Galvino.
Fair enough. She says it in an offhand, teasing fashion, but she looks away from you, fidgeting with a rivet.
Been a while since I were out in the world. Guess I'm keen on seeing more of it. Even if I'm stuck with a bleeding heart.
Aw. You love us. Like he said, much better than Galvino. At least we're not responsible for shoving your soul into that body.
Anyways, I've been wondering about that fortress.
She looks away again, flexing a wrist joint. You're acting unusually coy. About the secrets of the dwarves, perhaps? She's quiet, fixated on her squeaky joint. What you think, maybe you could, well, I was gonna say, go, get a new body, but no. The most you could probably do is transfer into a different mechanical body. Not a human body. Kith body.
Near everyone thought it'd have just the thing they need.
She ticks a list off her clicking fingers.
Those villagers thought it'd fix up their broke-down town. Until you gave them bigger worries.
I haven't actually told them all about that, have I?
Galvino always thought it carried some great secret of Animanson. And all them adventurers came looking for fancy gear.
We did find a little bit of fancy gear. They're all fools. Or what were you hoping to find?
I don't know. Something to help me feel. Or forget. Effigy's eyes, maybe just something new. I just figured, with those dwarves being expert smiths and all, maybe they had something to unmake me. Put me back into my body.
Yeah, like I said, though, your body's gone. You can't just put you in a different body, I don't think. I didn't see anything like that in Durgan's battery.
I know, it were just a passing fancy.
She turns away, her essence buzzing with agitation. Well, I guess your quest is complete, at least for now. Well, no, that part is definitely complete. Maybe it'll continue, but... Ah, this was completed. What the well holds. A few miles north of Kindle Vale sits a tiny village called Whitewreath. So small that it's often missed on maps and tax records. The village has little contact with the rest of the Darewood. Despite its tiny size, the village has a long history, dating back to its use as a Glenfathan tribal camp over 3 centuries ago. One of the most prominent features of the community is a deep well, the top of which is made from Ingwithin Adra. Oh wow. Though not of any religious significance to the Glenfathans, all who see it agree that the well is truly ancient. In recent years, locals have reported strange sounds from within the well. Some describe it as animal sounds, others as odd speaking in a foreign tongue. No one has dared venture down into the well, but villagers are becoming nervous about drawing water from it. Though the community has modest resources at their disposal, they have reached out to nearby lords for assistance, and we sent Pelagina. Venturing into the depths of the Whitewreath well, Pelagina discovered that while the foundations of the well were made of a living Adra, the source of the sounds were whites that had been dropped into the well by their mothers. In total, a dozen women from Whitewreath and the surrounding woods had dropped their children, into the well after they learned that they would turn into whites. Some had died, but many survived the fall, living on small rodents and other critters that wandered the ruined Ingwithin tunnels under the well. Pelagina was forced to fight the aggressive whites, but eventually emerged and told the village what had transpired. Some of the mothers confessed what they had done immediately. Others fled the village. In the end, no one had desire to punish anyone for what had happened. That's messed up, tossing your children down a well like that. What did we get here? Swaddling Sheet. Recall Agony. 30% of all damage reapplied over 12 seconds. On the foe. Then Overwhelming Wave. Oh, good crush damage. Stun for 8 seconds. Plus 10 to accuracy. Once per encounter as well. Oh, you have to be hit by a critical hit for that to work, though. Yeah, never mind. Less good. And here we are at the Wolf Cave. Are we ready to take on this wolf? Well, if not now, I don't know when.
Step lightly.
Yeah. There's the winter wolf. Oh, and a werewolf? Oh, it's a druid wolf. Huh. And a hunter. Standing tall amongst the wolves inhabiting the cavern, this creature turns to face you as you venture forward. Scores of wounds and scars riddle its hide. One dull eye stares out blindly from its skull. It growls a threat as you approach, one echoed by its fellows. You know this half-wolf for the spirit-shifted form of a druid, though you see no gleam of kith intelligence within its gaze. At the creature's feet lie 2 villagers, one heavily wounded. The other holds an arm across his stomach, and he looks up at you with pleading in his eyes. Huh. What did they do to piss off the druid? I mean, they desecrated something. But what caused the druid to lose their mind?
Help! Please help us!
As the beast turns its head back toward the hunter, you sense a strange aura emanating from it. It is as if its hide were holding in a tempest of soul essence, fierce and all-consuming as flame. Reach out for the beast's soul. It takes little effort before the beast's soul threatens to overwhelm you with its intensity. Wrath and hunger buffet you from on all sides, until you reach through the storm to find a smaller, dimmer pulse of light, and are swept headlong into a memory. The chill bites into your cheeks, and your lungs burn a little from the run. You look down at the little wooden carving in your hand, and run your thumb along the edge of the carved bear's spine. Doing a little whittling. The totem has already brought you luck. Clearly that didn't last. You found 2 rabbits in as many snares, and that's a rare enough feat these days. You're certain now that this was a gift from Galawain, and that you were meant to find it on that lonely shrine and take it.
Soldier.
Your father's voice snaps you out of your reflections. You rush forward to rejoin him beside the campfire. You brandish the hairs and catch a glimpse of a rare smile under his graying beard. But the smile disappears almost immediately, as a shadow falls over you both. You feel the rush of wind a moment before the log comes crashing down, and roll out of the way just in time. You hear your father cry out in pain, somewhere nearby. Both the hairs and the totem slip from your grasp. You can feel power surging within you. Your heart thunders in your chest, but instincts pull your senses into order. You feel the familiar stretch of limbs, the sudden, dizzying shift in height. But something is wrong. Huh, so the villagers aren't the ones who desecrated the shrine, are they? Was it the log? Your senses are fading, rather than growing stronger. There's a howling in your head, like a screaming chorus, and everything in you shrieks for you to bite, to tear, to eat. The memory slips from you, and when you come back to yourself, the beast is shaking its head as if to clear an itch, clawing at its ears. Soldrun?
Naming it is only going to make this harder.
No, devil. The creature snaps and snarls, evidently uncomprehending. It edges toward the nearest hunter, even as it watches you balefully with its single eye. I don't think I can actually save you. I'm sorry. I need to help the hunter. The beast turns from its wounded prey to face you, lunging forward with claws outstretched. I'm sorry. This is the way it has to be. Get over there.
Hey.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. Attack these ones. Do I have Ringleader? I do. Let's go ahead and cast that. Excellent. Wait, did I get all of them practically? Where are you going, Gwyneth? There you go. Back off. Let's take out the druid wolf. Why don't you actually go and attack it? Oh wow. I don't know who just did something, but It was effective. Zawa crit. That might have done it. Poor little guy. Come on, keep attacking.
As you wish.
Damn. Oh, another winter wolf over there. Is that one friendly to you guys? Bless you, stranger. We'll make our way back to the village. I thought we were done for. Must be. Anything interesting in this cave? Potion of Lengrath's displaced image. And some stalwart bony. Karok's brand. Unique wand. Here, you take that. None of you really need to use that. Except maybe endurance. Has a chance to inflict combusting wounds and fireball, it seems. See, 10% chance to cast combusting wounds on hit or critical hit. And, okay, grants fireball once per rest. That's not terrible, actually. You wanna... Why do I have you still using this? Plus 25% burn damage, maybe that's why. But no, I don't like you going up to things to whack them, so... Why don't you, take this wand. And just keep that. Alright, that is 2 quests down. Still need to find that temple, though. Ah, shoot. That's right, you guys. I forgot about them. Ran into them. Gently with the fingers! They're the best part! I don't want... A slow smile creeps across her face. Well, are we a little stronger? Maybe. Yeah, the cannibals. The other men and women turn to look at you, their mouths filthy with blood and gobbets of flesh. Why, hello there, beautiful. What brings you to this part of the russet wood? Killing and looting, mostly. Yeah. Oh, how nice. She's staring at you intently now. Doesn't appear to have heard your answer. Yeah, if she did, she might be a little more concerned, but I remember these guys being pretty tough. Elf flesh. Always so light and sweet. It's been too long since I've had any. Alright, let's just attack you. I know I can't talk my way out of this one. Get him. Endurance. Interdict for me. Yeah, vampire. Berserkers, vampires.
Hey.
You're right, the Beguilers, they were the big problem. I remember that.
What is it?
Okay. Eder, you approaching slowly, huh? Oh, am I confused? I'm totally confused. Yeah, I'm charmed. Alliance flipped. Shoot for 10 seconds. Don't attack Eder.
Hey.
In fact, I don't know. Just go for the Dargul. Zawa, you're up as well. Yeah, can you get any beguilers? There they are.
Zop.
Manaha. You want a frenzy? Oh, right, they're vessels. You should be able to take them out much easier. You seem to be having a little trouble, Zawa. Oh, wait. No. Yeah, get that one. You back up. You're not mine yet. Damn. Another 5 seconds. Endurance is still down. Luckily, Eder can take it. You're paralyzed. That's less than ideal. Okay. Give me Heart of Fear. Wait. Did you destroy that beguiler? Okay, get that one. Nice. Nice. I love that sword. All right. Looks like you need some second wind. And then do some kicking.
Uh-huh.
Good, down. All right, Gwyneth, are you mine again? There you go. Why don't you get Felissa here? Bye, Felissa. That'll hurt them a little bit. Heal us a little bit. Manaha doesn't need your help. Oh, damn it. Gwyneth, take that one out. There you go. Shoot, he's about to go down. Finish it. If you can. Damn it.
That was it.
Well, it's fine. I think we got this.
Not even slowing it down.
Man, she's been triggering that a lot. That went much smoother. Oh, fantastic. Rest in the lair of a sky dragon. I haven't found any sky dragons. I don't think. Shoot. We get 10% chance to cast Soul Shock on hit or critical hit. Just straight up 22 to 30 shock damage in an AoE too. Damn, that is such a good bow. Like, holy cow. I love it. What about your sword here? Is that already maxed? Yeah, it's already maxed. It's a good sword too. A really good one.
Well,
Definitely what I'm going to want to keep no matter where I go. Nothing special here. Many of these frozen corpses are missing fingers or have had chunks of flesh cut from their thighs and torsos. Yikes. Well, that is, this was a very good indication of just how much stronger we've become since coming here. There might have been an encounter in Longwatch Falls that I was unable to do. Maybe that's where the Abbey is. Ah, and Lagufaths. A bunch of them, probably. See if we do good here as well. If it's just as easy. Or if I need to be more careful.
Boys.
Durance, why did you get paralyzed? Durance, give me, go ahead and use that, No. Should have a fireball, should you not? You have a mirror image, huh, from one of your items? Yeah, go use that. Yeah, who's over here? Devil's here. Attack that. Zawa. Go ahead and get the brood mother. Just the one? Yeah, just the one. Header. I guess keep these trolls busy if you can. Gwyneth, you attack the brood mother too. All right. Let's fan these flames if you can.
Right here.
No devil? Oh, you died. Okay, fine. Nice. Did it do anything? Maybe a little. You wanna instill some doubt in these guys? You're still not hurt at all, huh? Damn it. Yeah, silent scream over here again. Good. Okay. You're looking pretty hurt. Go and heal. Broodmother is on our side. All right.
So much for you.
All right. Go ahead and give me a pillars right there.
That didn't work.
Excellent. Good damage. Good damage. Give me shining beacon right here. That one can't affect allies. Good. And you go ahead and give me a silent scream. Good, you're paralyzed. Oh, Broodmother is back up. Keep attacking them. Aizawa, hurt yourself. That damn Broodmother is healing. Durance is down. That's bad. You want to give me Revive the Fallen on Durance? Side scrim on the Broodmother. Shoot, she's gonna go down too. It's not effective enough. This will help. Oh, hey, you're finally hurting. Unfortunately, a little too late.
Well.
Yeah, I need to be a little more careful. Okay, Edir is engaging. Durance is gonna interdict. I'm gonna use my resources a little more willingly. You're gonna speaker them.
Well.
Zawa, go
Yes.
after them. Manaha. Actually, both of you go after the Broodmother. Broodmother is our priority.
Lead the way. I'm here.
Have you cast yet? Cast. I told you just now. Stop shooting and cast.
This is getting.
There you go. All right, Durance. Slow them all. Everyone. Bet you can. Zawa, Swift. You're attacking the wrong one, but oh no, there's the Broodmother. Okay. Swift strikes. Kick. Gotta take out the Broodmother. Yeah, cast it on Edir. Ooh, Edir, you're hurting bad. Why are you not healing yourself? Durance. Okay, good. Healed him a bit. Knocked them all down. Fantastic. Broodmother's almost down. Good. Don't let her heal.
So much.
Good. Okay, excellent. That makes things a little easier. Is it just the ice trolls left? If so, fantastic. Manaha. Go up and yell at them. Zawa. Attack that
Tell
one.
me.
Kick it, in fact. Give me Cleansing Flame. Yeah, why not? Give me a Cleansing Flame. Oh, damn. Just completely knocked her out. These guys, are you growing or what are you doing? Edir? No, that's not strong enough. Maybe Overwhelming Wave. Stun that one. No, it'd be better to heal for the moment. Manaha. Heart of Fury. Endurance. Revive.
Hey. Hey.
Damn it. Don't you dare. You leave her alone. I have a silent scream. Good, use it. Good, now get away. Did I ever use the cleansing flame? I don't think I did. Manaha. Use your revive on Edir.
Just taste it.
Did you not hear me? Endurance. Go ahead and give me a heal over here. I think we can do this, but a little tricky. Alright, get this one. Finish it. It's still up. Fantastic. Okay, was one left.
Bring them down.
There we go. Oi.
So
What do you... Oh, there's another one over there. Never mind.
much.
Excellent. All right. Luckily, single sidewinder or two
Well,
aren't that big a threat.
Must endure.
If it was like a broodmother, then maybe, but...
well.
Here we go. All right.
Of course.
Anywhere else on this map I still haven't gotten? I do not think so, no. Well, Thirsk, I have done what you asked.
Watch yourself on the mountain.
I found
In
this...
these lean times, everything looks like prey to something.
Yeah, I found this wolf of yours.
I see. Is it done? Is he dead?
Yeah, Thirsk's shoulders stiffen, and he sags as if suddenly wary. You didn't tell me I'd have to kill a druid. I did not, and I am sorry for it. I feared you might balk at the task if you knew what soul druid had once been. I do agree with you that he was lost, though.
You have to understand. To think my son capable of what he did,
Oh, that was your son.
that was not Soldrin. The beast devoured my boy,
Oh, man.
and so you did the right thing.
Your son?
Yes, he was my son. It was a cruel trick of the gods to give him a gift that brought him such joy and then to twist it.
Yeah. I'm sorry I couldn't get through to him. He was long gone. If there was any way to get through to him, I would have found it by now. Thirsk looks down, jaw tightening.
Difficult as it must have been, you did what you had to. The people of Stalwart are that much safer for it.
Yeah, I do agree.
You've brought me what peace the gods will allow me. This served me well in my younger days, and I hope that it will do the same for you.
Thank you. Cloak of the Frozen Hunt. Ooh, extra range damage. Extra accuracy against beasts and 3 damage reduction against freeze. Well, what do I currently have in my... That takes up this slot, I think. +2 intellectual endurance above 50%. Plus 25% focus gain while endurance below 50%. Yeah, then that's actually really good for us. I'm not going to replace that. Maybe I could give it to the devil. Do like the perception, though. Well, we'll leave it off for now.